Hello and welcome everybody. This is PK and I'm bringing you a video, quite an interesting video. I'm going to explain since the '07 servers could be coming back, I want to explain what will be in the game to do on these servers and what won't be on the game to do. So apparently it's going to be August the 10th, 2007 on release, which means that Gold Wars Dungeon won't be in the game. So that takes pretty much all bossing out of the picture. But I'm sure that they might adapt it into the game because that's quite a big update and it's quite a few more items that can be implemented into the game. So yeah, firstly, I guess I'm going to show you everything that's going to be gone from the game, or most important stuff that will be gone from the game. Okay, to start off, you don't have the request assist system, so you can't get assist, so which means you have to get skill requirements and quest requirements all by yourself. The biggest one will be that there is no grand exchange, so this will be all gone. The advantages of this is World 2 Valley Park will be back, so that will be great for merchanters and people like that. But the bad news is questing will be harder to get, like the quest requirement, not requirement, sorry, the items and stuff. For example, a banana. How would you'd have to go all the way to Karamaja and pick a banana off the tree just to get that one requirement instead of just buying it. There will be no summoning skill, so there will be no Pakiaks, no Titans, no anything to do with summoning, so which would therefore put the max combat level back to 126, what it originally was. The good news is clan chats were put in a couple of days before the 10th of August, but the bad news is there will be no loot share or coin share. So if you do go bossing, which I don't know which boss you could go to, but you cannot share loot, so you have to sort of trust your friends. If you get, say, well, if there was God Wars Dungeon in '07 Scape, if you get like Tassies or something from Bandos, you have to split it. If you get most damage, I guess you get the drop instead of it just showing as loot share. Clue scrolls will be still in the game, but 50 new clues, 50 of the newest items rewards, such as animal masks, top hats, black crossbows and stuff like that, will all be removed. And I think clue scroll level 4's elite clue scrolls will be removed as well. The smoking kills quest will not be in the game, so therefore when you get your Slayer, if you train your Slayer to 99, you will not receive any Slayer points at all, which therefore means that you cannot use a Slayer mask while doing Slayer, or you cannot spend your rewards to cancel tasks or anything like that. So if you get a shit task, you have to do it, and you can't spend your rewards on what is it called, Slayer dart, so you cannot make money off that either. There will be no item lending, which therefore you can't be poor and go up to your friend who's got, say, a dragon woodcutting axe and say, hey, may I use your dragon woodcutting axe for 24 hours? Although I don't think dragon woodcutting axes are even going to be in the game. There will be no boss such as Corporal Beast, Nex, or Caliphate King, so on and so forth, all the newer ones. So there'll be no Spirit Shields, no Torva, no any of that sort of stuff. So yeah. There will be no turmoil, no overloads or anything. The maximum you can get is super pots. You can have brews and restores, I'm pretty sure, and you cannot have turmoil, so you have to use Paiti. King's Ransom was released a couple of days before August the 10th, so that's the newest. That will be the most newest quest in the game. There will be no stealing creations for those double XP hammers and stuff like that, and also a couple of other mini games that will be removed, such as fish flingers and stuff like that. There will also be no Dragon Claws because Tormented Demons was released with Wild Gothic Sleep Quest at 300 quest points or something like that. So the maximum quest points will be around 200 or 180 or something like that. I'm not too sure. There will also be no achievement diaries, I believe. Maybe Lumbridge, I'm not too sure, but there will definitely be no Varrock or Falador achievement diaries. So that is like the Falador shield and the other rewards that you get from the other achievement diaries. There will be no Soul Wars minigame or Evil Tree events or Shooting Stars, I believe, and stuff like that as well. There will be no rest on your run thing or no musicians to listen to while your run energy goes up. There will be energy potions and super energy potions though in the game to use. There will be no forgiveness of a Chaos Dwarf quest, so that means that hand cannons and dragon pickaxes will be removed from the game. And one more thing about Slayer is there will be no Cyrodiil, so the maximum Slayer Master will be the guy in Shiloh Village, and that is a pain to get to as well, so yeah. There will be no dungeoneering skill, so there will be no chaotics into the game, as well as summoning, as I said prior. There will be no ancient effigies in the game, as if you kill a monster, you cannot get an effigy as a drop. There will be no love story quest, which then gets rid of the teleport tabs such as Tavili, Brimhaven, Trollhem, Yanel, I don't even want to pronounce that, Remington, and Relica, with the use of changing your house tab. There will be no Ring of Wealth, so you cannot take that to bossing, or items kept on death. So I'm pretty sure you don't get a grave if you die. I'm not too sure though. And that is relatively all the bad things about it up to a couple years ago. So I didn't say those updates because everyone knows about what the game was like 2 years ago. So up to like bonfires and stuff, there's no bonfires and stuff like that. So now I will go through all the stuff that will be in the game. There will be the beloved tutorial island, which everyone has been missing. There will be the agility skill. There will be special attacks in the game, although there's not going to be hand cannons or anything, but there will be dragon longsword, dragon dagger, all the like main dragon weapons, and dragon scimitar will look like its old self, or amazing, of course. And there will be dark bows in the game because Dark Beast got released a couple of weeks before August the 10th. Although the bad news is you need 90 Slayer to even kill him, and I'm pretty sure Slayer is around 20k XP an hour with not being able to skip tasks, so that's fun. There will be the Burrows minigame, so that's potentially going to be a great moneymaker. There will be a farming skill. There will be a water birth island, which I'm not too sure if that means that there will be Dagonoth Kings available to kill. Now they do drop Dragon Hatchets, as I was mentioning before, Berserker Ring, Warrior Ring, Archer's Ring, and I forgot what else they drop. There will be Pest Control, so you need 42 defense and go and kill Pest Control so you can get Void. There will be a Construction skill. There will be a Warriors Guild, so I'm not too sure if that will be Defenders, up to Rune, of course, not Dragon. If you are a Thiever, there will be Pyramid Plunder for you if you would like to do that method. There will be Green Dragons and other Slayer monsters, or just monsters in general, which means there will also be Iron Dragons and Steel Dragons, which means that you can get Visages, which means that you can get Dragon Fire Shields. There will be a Hunter skill. There will be a backpack to pick up your arrows when you do range after the Animal Magnetism quest. There will in fact be Barbarian Assault, so you can get a Fighter Torso, which is equivalent to a Bandit's Chestplate if there is no God Wars Dungeon available in the game. There will be the Fremnik quests, which will mean that there are Netzinot Helms, Berserker Helms, and Warrior Helms. And that is basically it. So, in all honesty, it won't be that much fun unless they implement a couple of updates. Because the main thing that we can do is burrows and Dagonoth King. So, I guess we can have amazing fun after we do that for hundreds of hours and get bored of it. But yeah, besides that, that's pretty much it. I know I probably did miss quite a few things, but that's fine. So yeah, I did upload a video to my second channel, a shooting one, so link on screen will be on screen now. And also, I know that there's a box that says up here that says recorded by like Action or something, and that will be gone by next video, I promise. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. wins this time. So it looks like we're down here. I think that you can. Oh, that was amazing. That person, I guess they're going to be complaining, aren't they?